like Commissioner Farah there probably is there for the same reason. But how is there a programmatic way of handling it? Because when you elevate me, you usually sometimes just say that you've elevated me, pulled me out of marginalization, but left the rest of the community there. So I see that a lot with the minority and marginalized groupings. I see a plethora of appointments that go to individuals, but I never see those communities necessarily pulling themselves out of marginalization. Do you have a programmatic strategy so that we can then appreciate better? And do you think that this systematic or systemic abuses, marginalization, alienation are the reasons why there's this violent elections or contestation for power and the fallout? And how much have you done in terms of trying to address that by way of advisory to government?
Amina.
Thank you, Chair. I'm reading here one of the mandates of NCIC. The mandate is to facilitate and promote equality of opportunity, good relations, harmony, and peaceful coexistence between persons of different ethnic, religious, and racial communities of Kenya, and to advise the government on all aspects thereof. I think that is true, right? So my question for you will be on the issue of national unity. We have had serious claims of shareholding in government, public appointments, and development in the country. What is NCIC doing about it, and what advice would you give the government?
Right. I think that should be it. Euegene, or something?
Yes.
One last
allow Euegene to.
Thank you. I think just picking up from what Honorable Amina has said, under Article 131(2) of our Constitution, the President is supposed to be the symbol of national unity. And not just a symbol, it is his cardinal duty to ensure national unity. And the Deputy President is supposed to be the principal assistant in that regard. Looking at this election that has just ended, the country was divided right in the middle. Half of the country went yellow for Kenya Kwanza, the other half went blue for Azimio. And after the elections, instead of dialoguing, we went to the streets. We are here because of the initiative between our two principals of the two coalitions, who said, no, let us not sort out this matter on the streets. Let us sit and talk to each other instead of talking at each other. What Amina is asking is where we have the principal deputy actually undermining these very talks and talking the language of division instead of unity, which is the principal duty to ensure national unity, and the country being a country of shareholders and non-shareholders. If we were to go that way, half of the country will be shareholders, the other half will be non-shareholders. What have you done, particularly and specifically with the utterances made by the Honorable Rigathi Gachagua? Not once, repeatedly. We haven't heard from you. And if you have taken steps, would like to know from you what those steps are.
Okay. Just one comment. Chairman Reverend Kobia, I've known you since the Mfungamano days. Are you sure you really want to implement the TGFC report?
Thank you. Let's have the responses, please. If we could have them in under 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Chair. I would like to ask some of the commissioners to address some of this. I would like, on the issue of constituencies, Commissioner